J-Love, baby.
Is it on? Is it on, honey? Is this thing recorded? What's up, YouTube land, Twitter land, Instagram land, Snapchat, Grindr, Scruff, BGC, Chat, Facebook, Periscope, and last but not least, every single one of my bitches. Christian Mingle, and the lands all across the land. This is your girl, T.S. Madison.
All right. Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of Next Caller. This week I have on my lovely roommates here. You guys want to give a little introduction? We can start with you, Tanner.
Yeah, I'm Tanner. I've already been on here, so you guys already know who I am. I'm Maddie's friend, obviously. I'm friends with all of them, clearly.
State your name, your age, and a fun fact.
I'm Ray, 19. I'm nocturnal.
All right, I'm Will. I'm 20, and I am Maddie's favorite Woomy.
Facts.
I was going to say that, then I was
Okay.
like, no, I can't, in front of all of them.
So, Tanner already went over this one, but if you want to say a new how we met story, you can tell us that. But how did we meet?
We should say all of us together.
Oh, yeah, all of us.
Oh, Lord.
You don't know?
So
No.
my first memory of all of us together is Tanner's birthday party last year. Tanner was blacked out before midnight on the couch, slumped, and then we moved him to a bed. Maddie was hammered, doing other activities. Ray was playing Pong on a small table, and then I got to see Tanner and Maddie knock over a piece of cake and step on it, and then pick it up with their hands. That's how I met everyone.
There's
I'm
no
not
doubt
sure.
in my mind that actually happened, but I don't remember it.
I was like, wow.
But I think the first time we met was at Champagne and Shackles, all of us.
Yeah.
We were all there.
Was that the first?
That was when
That was in
Maddie
the-
got shaking her ass all over the freaking place. Like, she owned it, even though it was Tanner's house.
Yeah.
It's my
Well-
first memory of Maddie.
My first
you.
memory of Ray. I'm not going to say her name, but she knows who she is.
She know who she is.
She knew who she is. We were all there. I remember sitting on the couch just like so drunk, and Will's like, "Is this how you're gonna act next year? Are you gonna be sitting down on us all the time?" I'm like, "Whoa, I'll get up. All right, hold on.
I'll send them up.
I'll send him out."
Okay, so my first question for you all is, what is your favorite college meal to make?
Ooh, my favorite college meal is definitely basic, just chicken breast and rice. That's all I got to go with.
By the way, you have a chicken breast next to the.
I ate it already.
Oh, okay, good. I saw that
Good.
this morning. I was
Cooked it
like,
up. Yeah, I poured the meat juices out because it was looking at me funny. Okay, Ray. All
right, nocturnal.
What's
What
your
time do you start?
nocturnal meal?
Well, besides getting told that I don't know how to cook or clean, when you guys are all sleeping, I chef it up out here. I cook some eggs, cook some chicken breasts,
I'm
chicken
sure
wings.
3 a.m. Ray is really out here just stirring it up.
Ray's not awake for breakfast, so he has to make up for it and eat it
Or lunch. He's not away for lunch either.
at. He's awake for one meal.
True.
You guys give me less credit than I need because I get up in the morning because I have
It's not
class.
the morning.
It's
8:40 in the morning because I have class, yet I sleep till 2:44.
Is it really getting up if we don't see you until 2 p.m.? Because you're not really up.
I just don't
You're
come
just
in my
like-
room because I don't want to be abused until
You
3
get
o'clock.
abused. You get abused. If anyone gets abused in this household, it's me.
Okay, back to the
Credit
main
for that.
question.
Yeah.
Ray, what do you like to make?
I'd say a Jack Supreme pizza.
Okay, see, there you go. You just said all this stuff about chefing it up, and you were going to say your favorite meal is something pre-made.
Some frozen.
I throw in some extra cheese, some peppers,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Voila.
onions.
Okay, let's go into Tanner.
We've been eating a lot of like tacos, Mexican food. That's a good college meal because then you have leftovers and stuff.
Yeah, facts. Honestly, I've been doing a lot of fish, just to spice things up. A lot of fish and broccoli.
A lot of
Stanky fishy.
tilapia.
A lot of tilapia around here these days. That stuff is so cheap. I think that's why I eat it so often. Anyway,
I'm never here for that because I'm always working.
yeah, and then
bummed out.
leave you a little plate.
True.
Okay, could we get a brief preview of everyone's Halloween costumes?
Oh, let me go first.
Oh God!
We know you were so.
I'm so
I've
excited.
been waiting for this one.
I'm gonna be Vector from Despicable Me. I'm gonna dress in the orange jumpsuit, and I'm gonna have the bowl cut, the bangs, the everything, and the big glasses. And I'm just gonna pelvic thrust everywhere. force and magnitude, you know?
If I disappear when you're in that costume, don't text. I already
Well,
know.
you're not going to be proud to be around me?
You are just going to be so head ass.
That's the point. That's the entire principle of the costume.
Jesus Christ.
What are you going to be?
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh, sorry. No.
I don't have a costume yet, so if there's any ideas out there where I can match with any like Toy Story character or any other good outfit that I could wear, I would gladly take ideas because I have no idea what to wear.
So my initial idea was going as a actual cop so
Which
that I
is
could just
a terrible
harass
idea.
people down by the bar. As a joke, obviously.
Yeah.
But
super funny.
that got quickly made fun of, just like every other aspect of my life, by Maddie.
I don't abuse you, right? You're doing fine.
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
Okay, my biggest problem with the actual cop thing is the fact that you would get arrested. And then that's how our evening would end. Us picking you up from jail.
The slammer.
You just don't wear a badge, and then it's not really technically impersonating a cop.
Not really technically is the key words in that sentence. It's not really technically, I mean, but if I
There's
get
laws,
arrested...
but you can bypass the laws.
You can bend them.
Yeah, you can bend the rules.
They're
a little
flexible.
Interesting. Anyway, so I know you've been dying to know what I was going to be, and basically, I decided on 3 costumes. Hopefully, I get to wear all 3. First one, Space Cowboy. Really, I know it's been done before, but it's a classic. It's fun. It's funky, fresh. You know, and I just really wanted to wear a cowboy hat. The second one is, so this one is my big idea, and if anyone takes this, I will know because I've never seen this one done before. I'm going to make Tanner dress up as Chris Harrison. And all of us are going to wear dresses and have a rose, and we're going to be Bachelor contestants. And I think that shit will be so funny.
And it's fitting because Chris Harrison was in Kappa Sigma.
Yes, love that.
And we're all in
Oh,
Kappa
we're doing
Sigma.
prison outfits.
Okay, we could do prison outfits. Then the third day is really up for debate. We could do prison outfits. However, I also think it would be funny. Well, not funny, actually. It's a good outfit idea. Is like me and C dress up as the Gossip Girl characters, Serena and Blair. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Gossip Girl.
Of course, I've watched Gossip Girl.
Oh, so you know?
Oh, I know.
Cultured.
I think that would be fun.
Vander Woodson.
Yeah.
Blair Waldorf.
Hit-
It could be Chuck Bass.
I
Oh.
wanted to be Chuck Bass.
You take Chuck Bass.
You could be Nate.
I could be Nate.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're out of the.
You're
out of the question.
Uncultured.
Yeah.
We-
Never mind.
leave the
You're
chat
out.
Leave the chat. Right
Yeah. Fucking exit out.
I'll just go back to my room.
Yeah, your dungeon.
Can we talk about that?
lair.
Can we talk? Yeah, I'd love to just unbox that one.
So all the woomies that live in apartment 9, we have 4 normal rooms and then a cave.
Yeah. Ray does not
Ray
have a
occupies
window.
the cave.
And honestly, that's probably why you don't wake up till the nighttime. Because you don't know
Okay.
when it's daytime.
It's light out right
We
now.
have to give him weather reports in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, Ray, did you know it's raining? Did you know
No.
it's dark out?
I did find out a key feature of my lights in my room that I can like program them to wake me up
Yeah.
like to a
You
sunrise.
told me this. Like,
However, I don't see you
That
doing
doesn't
it.
work.
yeah.
I haven't set it up. Like,
Maybe you
to
should
do that
try
yet.
it. Are you going to ever fix your sleep schedule, or is it just going to stay like this forever?
Well, I got up at 9:30 by myself this morning.
But then you weren't actually up because you
I
went
did.
back to
You weren't
bed.
visible till
I came
2.
out here, and everybody else was in their rooms.
I wasn't here.
I wasn't here.
I was on a
I
walk.
smell cap, but
Big time cap.
it's a podcast. You're going to have to say words and not make faces. Okay.
Can't just speak my gestures onto the
I'm mute.
audio.
And I'm making a face at Tanner right now. Okay, the next question is, what is the best Halloween candy?
These questions.
Me, I came up with these questions. I'm starting you off with softballs before we get into the juicy.
Favorite Halloween candy?
So, like, let's say when you were a kid, you got your whole sack of candy, and, like, you know, when you would trade with, like, your friends or your siblings, like, what would you give up? What would you take?
Give up Twix for Snickers by far, or Kit Kats. Kit Kats or Snickers are by far my favorite.
I'd say Twix or Kit Kat. I think those are good.
I'd always have to say Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Me
was
too.
my favorite.
Those are good.
Those and Butterfingers.
Yeah, but they were
anyone
always-
touch those, they're in trouble.
Me
They were
too.
always so
Smacked.
crushed. Like, that was the problem with, like, the Reese's Pieces or the peanut butter cups was they'd always be crushed, so you'd bring them out and be like, well, this is a disappointment. And you
Remember,
eat
like,
it, but it
the-
still tastes good.
You're
Like
a
the-
disappointment, Ray.
Wow. Getting into deep issues, I see.
The abuse continues.
On a real note, can we all go trick-or-treating?
Yeah, to where?
There's residential neighborhoods, like, around here.
You really think they're gonna give us candy?
Maybe.
Can we make a sign
just
just
feel
saying,
like
come
we
up to
escaped from
apartment 9 and we
Cholito.
have candy? As
Yeah.
creepy as that sounds.
We have a white
Come up.
van and candy. Please come up the stairs.
But if they don't say trick or treat, they got to go.
Yeah, Will's car is the white van.
Come on, children.
Come into my T-Rug.
Hop in my T-Rug for some candy.
Oh god. Okay, now we're gonna get into everyone's favorite topic.
You?
Dating. Oh. What you want to know about me, Ray?
What you know about me? What you know about me?
Oh god. Okay, we're gonna get into some dating questions.
Okay.
I've developed a few. You can have multiple answers. Really explain it. So, first, what is the biggest red flag? Like, you start talking to someone, and like, what's like absolutely not?
Jeez, I don't know.
Say they don't match the vibe, don't match the energy.
Mm-hmm.
They're very
Like-
bland.
They don't like reciprocate the effort you put in, or they just
Because
don't.
I feel like initially
Yeah.
someone should show a lot of effort. Like, that's when you should be showing your, like, absolute most. Like, that's the honeymoon phase of any relationship, was right at the beginning.
Because that's when you're trying to get to know each
Yeah,
other.
and so
they
if
don't-
they're all of a sudden, like, right off the bat, weird about it, then that's
they're such
clearly...
a bland person.
yeah, it's
like,
such a red flag. Or that just tells you that they don't like you.
okay, bye.
Just being honest.
What about you, Will?
I was just about to say, the biggest one for me is if they don't vibe with your friends. Because if they don't vibe with your friends, and the only time that you actually like connect with them is when it's just you two, then it's why.
Right.
It's a
Why are you
no-go.
gonna just ditch your friends and just hang out with that person the entire time? You might as well bring them into your friend group and have a big family.
Let them get
Facts.
dragged. See if
That's
they
the
can make
part where
it.
I usually like mess up on. Like, I don't know, I get nervous to bring someone around my friends, but Will just picked up his phone and there's peanut butter all over it from Ray.
Says,
Oh.
oh.
It looks like
Let's-
you
let's
shit
just-
yourself via peanut
I
butter.
just love how you leave out the part of the story where you smacked my English muffin out of my hand, and then it got on Will.
It took Ray
So-
20 minutes to prep pre the podcast. He had to, all of a sudden, this man wakes
He
up.
had the jitters.
Yeah, he had
was
to make a
nervous.
snack. He had to get some water. It
Gotta
was
be
your
hydrated
fault.
and like gotta have energy for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's very exhausting, exhilarating.
It's exhausting when you sleep all day.
Okay, going
Okay.
back to what I was
Holy crap!
saying.
It's already 5:02.
When you
Yeah.
don't wake up until 2 p.m., that's how the day goes.
Crazy.
The Mayan calendar is nothing new.
Yeah,
It's been around
exactly.
for a while.
So basically, back to the original question. I was saying, as far as rudely interrupted, that
no.
yeah, I find it like that's like a big step. Like going off what Will said, I think it's a big step, but I think it's a hard step for me to actually take. Another red flag for me is like honestly, like if people are weird about like their phone. Like, that's kind of sketchy to me. Like, if they won't, like, leave their phone somewhere where you could, like, see if there's notifications. Like,
What, like try to hide what they do on it?
yeah. That's sketchy.
See, that is sketchy, but it's also like you have to trust the person. If you
Yeah.
don't trust the person either, then
It's all about trust, Maddie.
Yeah. Something I'm lacking.
Trust issues.
Yeah. True. I guess I get that. I just feel like people are, like, weird about, like, always putting their, like, if you're hanging out and the phone is always flipped. Like, I've, like, talked to guys in the past that have done that. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, I don't really care if, like, there's another girl's name if you're, like, not my boyfriend. But, like, it's if you're so weird about it, then it's weird.
Yeah.
Like, what are you hiding?
true.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just fascinated at Will getting this peanut butter out of his phone case right
too.
now.
Yeah, this is a struggle by far.
Good job,
Well, you
Ray.
can thank Maddie for that.
Very much adequate.
Right, sit down, and then slaps the English muffin out of my hand onto the floor, gets all over the floor, all over Will, has nothing to say for herself.
Yeah, I'm not phased because you if people would have seen the 20 minutes prior of me being like, all right, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Meanwhile, I was unloading the dishwasher, being productive.
Yeah, I told you to do that 3 hours ago.
It was moist, okay? It's got to dry before you
God,
put it in
the
the cupboard.
triggering words for me. Do not use that word. That's a terrible word.
For me.
Okay, it's the fact that you don't think it's funny, but